Hello everyone, this is Jersey Lee Z, you can call me Lee, and it's the final case, finally, of, well, the first part of Ace Attorney Investigations collections. Or collection, it's one collection. But, it's Turnabout ABLAZE. And, shit's on fire, I guess. You know, hopefully not my people. I wouldn't mind if it's, like, a random fucking victim or whatever, you know? Unless it's someone that, like, I know. Okay. 2 cards. One of the Black Raven. And one of the White Raven. Wait, there were 2 different ones? Huh. A country torn in 2. One to the west. And one to the east. Are these... What are these flags? I don't know these flags. When those which were split are made whole again. The truth will reveal itself. And also arson, I guess. Who's that? What are these? I'm kind of covering it, but there were knives there. It's the Yatagarasu! The what? Oh, shit! Fuck is that? Is that supposed to be the Yatagarasu? Oh, fuck! Everything's on fire! You accursed Yatagarasu! K, you... But I thought K was... Well, shit! 8 hours earlier. Well, here we fucking go, I guess. Oh, look at him. He's just sipping some tea. Like a fine English gentleman. Even though he's not an English gentleman. He's from here. You know? He's from here, which is San Francisco, Japanifornia. But, like... He's such a, like... Is there a word for, like weeaboo, but, like, English specifically? Like an English otaku? It's so nice, almost dreamlike to finally have the chance to relax and sip some tea. Especially after what a whirlwind the past few days have been. Yeah, literally 4 cases. Actually, no, 3 cases, one of which was a flashback. No, 4 cases, one of which was a flashback. So only 3 cases, you know, in the past couple of days. On my return flight, I was dragged into a case involving an Interpol agent's murder. Okay, so this is... Okay, chronologically, flashback case, then airplane case, then kidnapping case. The next day, I investigated a kidnapping and a murder at the Gatewaterland theme park. And then the tutorial case. And later that night... that night, bro? That's crazy. A detective's dead body welcomed me back to my office. I've quite had enough of dead bodies, honestly. Along with a thief who was out to pilfer files related to a case from 10 years ago. Huh. So it was 10 years ago. Not 7 years ago. Oh, I think, like, the KG8 incident was 10 years ago, yeah? I think we already knew that, though. Like, they took the files, relating to the KG8 incident. How did I manage to find myself in the middle of so many cases back to back? Main character syndrome. Well, at least I have today. All I ask is that I be allowed to spend it quietly. Oh boy. I don't think so, sir. Mr. Edgeworth! Oh, Mr. Edgeworth! This is big! Big, I tell you! Hey, what's wrong with you? Where's your enthusiasm? Hey, what the fuck? I just got done solving like 3 cases in a row. I got kidnapped, Kay. A man pointed a gun at my back. And suddenly the phrase, the fragility of dreams, comes to mind. What are you talking about, fragile dreams? Oh, come on, let's go. The fake Yatagarasu isn't gonna just find herself, you know? Wait, what? I mean, how do you know it's a girl? It could be a guy also posing as you. Or you or your dad, I don't know. Well, if you must know, it's possible that I was paid a visit last night by your fake. Say what? Oh yeah, cause I guess, yeah, he was already acquainted with Kay. Or I guess reacquainted. Like by the time this case happened. Unfortunately for us, the thief managed to escape. But even now, we're still looking for this criminal. However, I must warn you that we've only had a few hours to search so far. So I must insist that you be patient on this one, Kay. What's with you today? Honestly, I'm surprised that they, like, let you use your office the day after it was a crime scene. Hello, April. Are you sure you want sleep talking to me right now? Anyway, I've got something much more important that I want you to see. Oh, and that is? Patience, Kay? Yeah. Not in the cards for her, I don't think. Take a look at this! On March 14th, I will be there to steal your dirtiest secret. Huh. The Ides of March. Wait, no, that's March 15th, right? It's quite a bold declaration to send to an embassy. I suppose it was inevitable that a newspaper would catch wind of this. The date the card mentions is today. Today, huh? Come on, we gotta hurry! The embassy awaits! Where the fuck is this embassy? I suppose it is quite an urgent matter. However, do you know which country's embassy we should be investigating? Well, it's some really special country, and I'm actually really fuzzy on the details. I don't know geography. That's why I dropped out of high school and became a thief instead. But never mind that. Where's all your energy? Why are you so lackadaisical today? That's one of my favorite words, by the way, lackadaisical. I tend to like words that just have a lot of probably unnecessary syllables. I'm not, Kay. You're just too wound up. Well, then you should get too wound up, too. It's a silly word. I love silly words. Because this just might be our chance to catch that woman. How do we know it's a woman? Oh, right. It's fucking you. No, not you, chat. It's Callisto you. I forgot that we were like... That we, like, established that it was her. You mean Miss Yu? The woman who killed Kay's father, Bern Faraday, 7 years ago. Oops. Murder. Giggly motherfucker, yeah. Callisto Yu. She claimed to be the great thief Yatagarasu, and then disappeared from the courtroom. Ah, she makes me so mad, the phony! Everyone knows that the real Yatagarasu would never send something like a calling card. Well, I think the calling card is stylish and cool. Until a company's underhanded dealings are made public. The target's always totally unaware that the Yatagarasu's paid them a visit. That's what makes the real Yatagarasu so awesome. Oh wait, I think they established that the Yatagarasu usually sends the card with the information, rather than sending a card saying, hey, I'm gonna steal your information, and then steal the information. Because, like, why would you warn them like that, you know? Although, you know, I feel like a good phantom thief warning them ahead of time is pretty fucking sick, though. The Yatagarasu's card that's shown in this article. It looks to me as though it could be genuine. See, that's the thing. Whoever it is, that person isn't the real deal, but has knowledge of the Yatagarasu. If this isn't a clue that that woman's involved, then nothing is. Come on, Mr. Edgeworth, out the door you go! Or maybe it's Kay and she's been deceiving me all along. Wait, There are a few preparations I must make before we go. I have to look around my office. IRL, you'd have to be really confident to do that. Yeah! Yeah! Or, you know, just... You know, send them a calling card and then do nothing just to see them scramble. It'd be pretty funny. There's something interesting about this card we found last night here in my office. Dare I say, check every nook and cranny. Oh, that's right, my counters. I have to show them again. It's a different color than the one in the article, which makes me wonder why. It's inverted. Maybe this is the evil Yatagarasu. Ooh! Oh, what's up? Anyway, any reason why you any reason why you're boring a hole through the newspaper with your eyes? No, no reason at all. Very well, seeing as how Miss Yu is also someone of a special nature to me, I agree there is some merit to be found in investigating this. I knew you'd come around. No, I want to look at my office! March 14th, 5 p.m. Theatrum Neutralis. What? By the light of this night's glorious moon. Who's saying this? Oh. We are ready! Ready to embark on our nightly outing! And this is where our tale begins! Oh, Edgeworth has to be losing his fucking mind. Stoically, but you know, he's losing his mind right now. Hello, Mr. Darkness! What a coincidence. Who would have thought that a Steel Samurai stage show would ever be held at such an elegant theater inside a foreign embassy? I bet you fucking knew. Oh, hello, Digi. I'm doing good, Edgeworth's doing good too, because he got to see some Steel Samurai shit. Yeah, the climax was really awesome! Steel Samurai Sushi Slash! I got chills down my spine when he pulled that move out. Really? What? Yeah. Fucking United States of Smash. I suppose it really is more impactful to watch a show in person than on television. Yeah. If only watching Broadway shows in person didn't cost me like $400 fucking dollars, bro. He's a fucking nerd, yeah. Is the Steel Samurai like their Power Rangers? Kind of. I would probably liken it more to... Like, not really a Superman. He's kind of like a solitary figure. Maybe like a Batman sort of thing. It's... Because he's solitary, but then they have the girl one that has the big pink titties. And also he has a baby for some reason. I suppose... Oh, yeah. I have to say, though, this embassy's set up kind of funny. I mean, they have two countries sharing the same building. Kinda what an embassy is, Kay, I think. Well, as you said yourself, this place and the countries it houses are very special. Even this theater is special in that it is a neutral zone shared by the two countries. So let me get this straight. The Steel Samurai show just now is being sponsored by one of the two countries. The one that's called the Kingdom of Alabast, right? Yes, it would appear that the Steel Samurai is very popular in that country as well. Seems that way. But you know who I'm really into? The Jammin' Ninja. The Republic of Babal is sponsoring a Jammin' Ninja stage show. That's something for fangirls like me. You've totally gotta see that too, Mr. Edgeworth. Absolutely fucking not. That show is a ripoff and it's fucking bullshit. The Steel Samurai is the one and only, and I will never see anything as, like, deplorable and despicable and, you know, cartoonish and juvenile as the Jammin' Ninja. Where is your Steel Samurai spirit, Kay? The Jammin' Ninja show is gonna kick the Steel Samurai show's rear end! How fucking dare you! You know, ever since I met this girl, I've always had this inkling that she has awful fucking taste. That what she really wants to be is not a thief, but rather a ninja. Yeah, no shit. So anyway, about today's event. What was it called again? The Kingdom of Alabast versus the Republic of Babal Goodwill Jubilee. The small European countries of the Kingdom of Alabast and the Republic of Babal. These two countries used to be a single entity that was abundant with nature. And then, environment, like, you know, environment for money. Ooh, the Lorax, holy shit. And it was called the Principality of Cadopia. Oh. I like their original flag better. Is everything alright, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, I'm alright. Moving on. Just, you know, thinking about the show again. How amazing it was. And how awful the Jammin' Ninja's going to be. After a period of civil unrest, the country split in two, though signs of their past remain. Yeah, duh. For example, their flags preserve the flower and butterfly motifs to this day. Cadopia, huh? Oh! The KG-8 incident, and what was referred to as the second KG-8 incident, in which an embassy staff member was murdered. Cadopia. Both of these cases were related to the Principality of Cadopia. I wonder what made them split. War, probably. Oil, perhaps? No, that's an American thing. In the 7 years that have passed, the country may have split into two. However, the Yatagarasu still sent a calling card here. What could it all mean? You have to be a thief to become a ninja, at least in Dokapon Kingdom. It's the same in Fire Emblem. Like, you have to class change, or I guess class advance from thief into ninja. Mr. Edgeworth, I know you're thinking about something. Oh, excuse me. What were we talking about again? If you could please stop spacing out on me. Well, ADHD is kind of your thing, Kay. Anyway, we were talking about the Alabast versus Babal Goodwill Jubilee. The two countries have had a pretty bad relationship with each other. No shit. Why do you think they split, girlie? But supposedly, they've been trying really hard to make up recently. That's why they decided to hold this event. If that's the case, then why the verses? Just a little bit of, you know, friendly competition, you know? In which they can show off how fucking good they are. Also, both countries claim to own the real Primiduck statue, a national treasure to both. They're planning to have them publicly evaluated today to see which one's the real deal. Okay, need I remind you to take care and not succumb to your thieving desires? Edgeworth, how the hell am I gonna steal an entire statue? Let's be so for real. The Yatagarasu steals, like, files and shit, you know? Well, when it comes to treasure, I can't help myself. You know that. Ugh. She better be saying that in jest. Hey, I can read your body language, you know, and you've got it all wrong. Look, I'm here to do some investigating. Investigating, I tell ya. I know. And although we don't know if the Yatagarasu will really make an appearance, I suppose we should still spend some time examining this place. By which I mean I'm going to inspect every single nook and cranny. I'll chat with you first, though. There's a very festive atmosphere in here. Yep, super festive. I'm really happy for the Kingdom of Alabast and the Republic of Babal. It's great that they've re-established diplomatic relations. The newspapers say it's almost like they're Cadopia once again. In just 10 years, bro? That's crazy. Perhaps we are bearing witness to a historic moment in time. Hey, look! They're selling some commemorative merchandise to celebrate this event. And it's Cadopia biscuits. And over here, they're selling Royal Cadopia biscuits. It would seem that they have yet to reconcile the competitive spirits. Huh. There are pamphlets about the two embassies here on this table. Interesting. It still looks weird to me. I don't know, it's a kinda... It's a pretty cool looking building. Like, hats off to the architect for this one. The country split into two a few years back. And they've shared the building and its grounds 50-50 ever since. Huh? I guess it's because they don't have the money to build two separate ones, huh? After the war? Probably not. I should think that's not the reason why, Kay. I suppose I'll just help myself to one of these? Yoink! Oh my god, the jury's here. What is all the hubbub? Ugh! Hey, look, it's the Steel Samurai! Oh god, Edgeworth's gonna fucking lose his mind. He's fanboying already. And he's got his son, the Iron Infant, with him! Baby. Oh my god, fucking Lotta Hart is here! Fuck! Do you have anything else to say? Oh, okay. It's the same shit. Lotta. Oh, fuck, they're talking. Wait. Stop talking. You know, couldn't help but laugh. I know, right? The big punches. Oh my god, you guys stop yapping so fast! There's no graceful way to enter this conversation or fucking read it! Jesus. Okay. You know, I've seen a lot of the shows in a bunch of other places. I've seen a lot of these shows in a bunch of other places, but today's show, it was like they went for a complete comedy? You know what I mean? Hey, yapaholic. Yeah, I was pressing R for history, but it didn't let me pause that conversation because they were yapping so fast. Yeah, and that last move, the Steel Samurai Sushi Slash, I couldn't help but laugh. I know, right? And that Pink Princess's movements were really stiff. In the middle of the show, I could swear that I heard her hip crack. Oh, I know, I totally thought that too. The Pink Princess has a bad hip? Seriously? Just, what were they thinking, you know? Budget cuts, I guess. Edgeworth didn't notice because he was too busy fanboying. 10 more minutes. No, and 5 more minutes. But isn't it really bad for me to spend time doing this? It's no use. Would someone please just tell me what I should do? You appear to be troubled by something. May I be of any assistance? Leave me alone. I'm trying to figure out just the right time to talk to that girl over there. If I mess up, it'll be because I'm talking to you right now. Somehow I get the feeling he's about to fall flat in his face. Well, let's just do as he wishes and leave him the fuck alone. I don't want to talk to you anyway, bitch. Is there something I can help you with? I was wondering what is beyond these doors. It's the Alabastian Embassy. Now, unless you have some business with the embassy. Suppose I can't really claim to have any business with the embassy right now. Well, you don't have to be so rude about it, Mr. God. Huh. This is the perfect angle. Go, my image. Travel across the wave world and into every TV set across the globe. Oh, are you, like, a reporter? No. Wait, are you just, like... you're just photobombing the fucking news? A more honest approach to appearing on TV might serve your ambitions better. And we're here, reporting live from the Theatrum Neutralis. As you can see, tonight's audience is full of enthusiasm. Let's see what this member of the audience has to say. Okay, that was good. Let's do one more run through. Excuse me, but When you're ready to film for real, would you mind giving me a call? I have extensive knowledge of the Steel Samurai, just by, you know, cultural osmosis. I sense that she didn't hear a single word that I just said. There's a flat panel, a tape deck, and a row of Steel Samurai videos on this table. I own all of these already, but, you know, a couple extra copies wouldn't hurt. No, I am not Kay. I will not be committing larceny here. Yeah, Lara. I suppose it's so visitors can watch an episode or two at their leisure. I guess it really is just that popular, huh? I don't know. I don't really get the appeal. Jammin' Ninja's way better. You fucking take that back, Kay. Yes, although I never thought I would see it reach this level of popularity. Honestly, I was one of the OGs. I wonder why they decided to call on the Steel Samurai for an event like this. I mean, it's like they intended to cut the two countries apart with the samurai sword instead. Wouldn't that go against the whole point of this event? Global Studios. These flowers were sent by Global Studios. Isn't that the fucking place where the... That's like the Steel Samurai's like debut case, right? In Ace Attorney 1. Where fucking Salmonella's from. Global Studios? That's where they filmed the Steel Samurai television show. They've been producing hit after hit recently, so the studio's being remodeled. Oh, I read about that in the papers the other day. That mascot of theirs is also getting a facelift too, right? What's his name? You mean Mrs. Monkey? Oh yeah, wasn't there an ugly ass fucking like mascot that they had that ended up being like evidence or some shit? Yeah, I thought it was something like that. You really have a great memory. Yeah, it's totally not because he watches it every fucking week. Huh, never underestimate my powers of recollection. Yeah, totally. I kinda don't even want to talk to Lara, but I'm gonna have to, huh? Is there something I can help you with? I was wondering what is beyond these doors. The Babalese embassy is just beyond these doors, sir. I do have some business with the embassy. Do you require immediate access? Oh, no, that's quite alright. Are you sure, sir? Anyone and everyone is always welcome in the Republic of Babal. Oh, you guys are quite the opposite of the other place, huh? You're like, please fucking visit my country. Please, we need money. Please spend money here. Oh, there's a kid watching the fucking Steel Samurai show. I didn't even see him. Well then, since we're here... An embassy isn't some sort of theme park, eh? You're such a buzzkill. Hey, child, talk to me. It appears that the child is watching a video from the first season of Steel Samurai. Oh, I remember this episode. That's a good episode. Go, go, keep on fighting until your last breath. You're my hero, the Steel Samurai. Completely absorbed in singing the theme song. I see. I'll let that child watch in peace, no matter how much I want to join. Wait, can I talk to, like, the cameraman? Okay, that's good. Alright, now give me a dramatic slam right there. Stop! Hey, do you mind? Get out of the way, buddy! Okay, once more. 3, 2, 1, action! Hey, was that my fault just now? Well, he's obviously working. Guess we should leave him alone. Fuck, I'm sorry, sir. I didn't mean to. God. Where in tarnation are they? Oh, come on, Big Scoop! Hey, mister, out of the way. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Oh. Wait, cameraman. Ugh. I seem to remember this woman from somewhere. Yet my instincts are directing me not to engage with, in conversation with her. Okay, she's not, like, named So maybe she's just cameoing? Perhaps it would be best if I left her alone. Alright. Samurai. May I speak with you for a second? It's the Steel Samurai. Oh, I've never, you know, been able to see him up close before. My. Is this a fucking staring contest? Mr. Edgeworth, what are you glaring at him for? I'm just appreciating the fine details of the costume, Kay, okay? Please, excuse me. It's just that I've never seen a superhero up close before. To Mr. Edgeworth, Steel Samurai Daddy. Married man of Neo Old Tokyo. Oh, his handwriting is so shit. It's awful. It fucking sucks. Why did he call himself Daddy? I mean, Edgeworth probably will take that, you know? Oh, it's because he is an infant. Okay, okay. It's not like sexual. Okay, cool. It looks like he's written something down for you. To Edgeworth from Steel Samurai Daddy. Married man of Neo Old Tokyo. Oh. I've only had one other man call me Daddy before. Wow, an autograph! Pretty cool that you got one, Mr. Edgeworth? Jesus. Mr. Steel Samurai, Ambassador Alba's waiting for you. Hold on, I want to look at this thing. Wait a minute, how do you fucking know my name? How the fuck did he know my name? I didn't even say anything. Huh? His handwriting's fucking awful, bro. Who writes an S like that? You're crazy. Famous prosecutor. Yeah, famous prosecutor, I assume within the law sphere, right? But like, tell me, chat. You need to explain to me. Do you know any famous prosecutors in real life? Like, I don't know a single real life prosecutor. Because I assume that, like, seen them on TV. Do you guys see prosecutors on TV? I don't see shit on TV. Baby. And now the Steel Samurai will proceed to enter the Kingdom of ABLAZE to shake the hand of the fucking minister or whatever. The Steel Samurai isn't only here for the two countries, but rather can be thought of as a goodwill ambassador from our own country. Jesus, girly. Will proceed to enter the Kingdom of ABLAZE to shake the hand of the ambassador. The Steel Samurai isn't only here for the two countries tonight, but rather can be thought of as a goodwill ambassador from our own country as well. Our own country of, you know, United States of Japan. There he goes. Off to spread goodwill to the world. He really does seem like a goodwill ambassador, doesn't he? Just as any Steel Samurai should. Kamala Harris was a prosecutor at one time. I mean, yeah, but like, you didn't know her as a prosecutor before the elections, did you? Like, okay, we're shooting the next segment now. Cue camera. In just a few seconds, the Jammin' Ninja stage show is set to begin. Ew. This guy's fucking suit is tacky. I say that wearing salmon. After the show, the Jammin' Ninja will enter the Republic of Babal. He's set to meet with the ambassador of Babal at that time. This, like, Jammin' Ninja has very, like, victim vibes to him. You know, because I kind of doubt that they're gonna kill the Steel Samurai. Like, because, like, Edgeworth would lose his fucking mind, right? Ah, the Jammin' Ninja show is about to stop! We gotta get back to our seats! Regrettably, I don't have much of an interest in ninjas. More of a samurai guy myself. Apparently in the news those days, but more locally in California. Yeah, again, like legal news I feel like only makes, like, regular news when there's, like, a fucking celebrity or, like, a famous trial going on, you know? But even then, do you know who the fucking prosecutors and defense attorneys are? Like, all I know is, like, oh, fucking, like, Johnny Depp and his shithead wife is on trial. You know? Like, we don't know the fucking lawyer names, dude. If we even miss a second of the Jammin' Ninja's awesome plan, I'll never forgive you. Ew, what the fuck? Clip your strings, dude. Why are they, like, sticking out like that? Either wrap them around the fucking peg so that they're neat, or clip them. What the fuck is your problem? Ugh. I suppose you're not about to give me much of a choice here, are you, Kay? Fine. Hey, to be quite honest, that fucking sucked. Like, especially in comparison to the Steel Samurai, I do need to be quite honest. It was pretty fucking bad. Listen, I am a fan of musicals. That's kind of just like inherently a part of being a gay man. However, if it were a Steel Samurai musical, it would have been, you know, much better. I could listen to that A Ninja Marked for Death's Lullaby song all day. His superb playing and that sad melody really brought a tear to my eye. And his heart-wrenching voice, now that's the Jammin' Ninja's greatest weapon. He was in the news, the whole demon prosecutor deal. Yeah, I mean, I guess. But, like, I guess in the Ace Attorney universe, regular lawyers, like, make the news, right? See, but, like, here's the thing. Was Nick already watching legal news because he never got over Edgeworth? Or were the legal news simply just that, you know, that mainstream? That an art student would find it? Oh, those pieces of Jammin' Ninja merchandise over there! I've gotta have them! I especially want the hair sticks they're selling exclusively at these shows. Hair sticks? They're exactly like the ones the heroine Princess Mizzolo wears in her hair. Anyway, hold it right there, Mr. Edgeworth. I know you bought like $700 worth of Steel Samurai merch after the fucking Steel Samurai show. You can't fucking judge me for this, alright? You have your thing, I'll have mine. Yes. You're thinking of going home, aren't you? Well, it doesn't seem likely that the Yatagarasu will be making an appearance tonight. Most likely, it was simply a prank. Holy hair. I mean, Kay's hair? It's pretty, like... It is kind of like a fountain. Like a volcano of hair. And no way, I just know the Yatagarasu will show. But I thought you said that the Yatagarasu doesn't send calling cards. Yeah, I did, but... I figured from the very beginning that this would wind up being a wild goose chase. But, you know, I noticed that there was a Steel Samurai show going on, so might as well just stick around for that. To be quite honest, after the show ended, I kind of wanted to leave right after that. But, you know, just for you. Just for you, we stuck around for the Jammin' Ninja. We can leave now, though. But That card she sent was a genuine fake calling card. What? A genuine fake? A genuine fake? Well, how can I word this? The Adagross's mark that's on the calling card is exactly the same as my mark. Get it now? I mean, they could have just lifted it from the news, you know? Oh, we've got a problem! Oh shit, murder. The Adagross has been spotted in Alabast! What? You hear that, Mr. Edgeworth? Ha! So you finally decided to show yourself, you phony! Hey, what gives? I'm sorry, but I will need to search you before you may enter. Fine, but hold on, let me take out, you know, all of my knives, all of my guns, all of my thieves' tools, all of my lockpicks, all of my everything else. All of my, you know, various other tool implements, my daggers, my other guns. You know, the other stuff. What the? Hey, the Steel Samurai just waltzed straight straight on through without one. Yeah, but he's the fucking Steel Samurai. Phew. Now if you don't hurry up and let me through, my phony's gonna escape! Hey, a country's embassy is considered to be a part of the country itself. If you don't go through the proper procedures to enter the country. Mr. Edgeworth! I'm gonna enter through Babal and climb over the wall in Alabast. Jesus Christ, Kay.
Hold it!
Don't just announce that, Kay! You would tell a prosecutor straight out that you intend to illegally enter another... Kay, are you listening to me? Jesus fucking Christ, why did I adopt this child? Kay Faraday, and I'm coming through! Yes, and welcome! Someone stop her! Anyone! Jesus fucking Christ. Hello? Is this the fire? March 14th, 6:12 p.m. Open air stage. Oh god, I don't work out. Oh god. Hey, where are you? Don't tell me you really did find some way over this fence. There's fucking barbed wire, Kay. Oh, shit. Fire! This is too big for us to handle! Looks like the Yatagrasu came to Baval too! Fuck. Shit. You accursed Yatagarasu! Kay, you'd better be alright, wherever you are! I can't believe Kay is fucking dead. Oh. Sheena's here. And also Gumshoe. And also half of the Statue of Liberty. And also this St. Louis Arch. I'm sorry, hold on. Like, is this America? St. Louis, yeah, there's the St. Louis Arch, there's the fucking Statue of Liberty, there's a bald eagle, there's a bear. The bear. The bear? The bear. Notice the bear. The bear. Space Needle. Right, right. Is the bear something? Or is that... There's a knife missing. I see that. There's some cowboy shit. Isn't that the same cowboy shit that, the cowboy from Rise from the Ashes was wearing? There's a safe there. It's connected to the face. Right, right. You told me that before. The fucking clock. Oh, there's that fucking statue from the... Right, okay. Secretariat's office. Jake Marshall. Right, that guy. Oh, there's a dead person. I didn't even see you. I told you it wasn't me!
Hold it!
Oh, God, can you people stop fucking running so fast? Kay, are you alright? Do I look alright to you? No, can you do something about this woman? Mr. Edgeworth. Detective Gumshoe, what is the meaning of this? Well, sir, it's, this. Jeez. Oh, you're Manny Cochin! You're the bitch! Butterfly on the wall, hawk moth, shadow moth, monarch. I don't know. I don't know enough about butterflies. I'm kind of scared of butterflies, honestly. The bitch. Yeah, this is the fucking Manny Cochin. He was involved in the case like 7 years ago, and he was probably the culprit of the KG8 incident like 10 years ago. It wasn't me! He was already dead when I ran in here, hot on the heels of the fake Yatagarasu. Look, I only came in here because I saw a suspicious person at the open-air stage. A suspicious person? A long black coat and a hood over their head. I dare you to tell me that's not suspicious. Listen, just because they're wearing the school shooter chic outfit doesn't mean that they are, you know, a culprit, Kay. Don't judge someone's fashion, okay? That's how I dressed in high school. Oh, when I saw that person, I immediately thought that they must be the fake Yatagarasu. So I chased after them into the embassy, then into here, and then lost sight of them. But I just know that person is the one who did it. What are you so worked up over? There is no reason for you to be this loud. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you're Agent Lang's secretary. Sheena, I believe your name is, correct? And if you're making an arrest, I assume you have evidence that it was Kay who committed the crime. Is that also correct? I don't need shit. You refuse to answer? Fuck you. I don't need to answer. I plead the fifth, because this is America? Question mark? She's kinda hot. You are merely a prosecutor in this country, meaning you have no investigative authority. Hey, pal, just what the heck does what you said just mean? Oh, does what you just said mean? Genuinely, I don't understand. If it happened here, then it's under Mr. Edgeworth's jurisdiction, the end. Actually, we're in the embassy, so it's, not Cadopian. Alabastian. It's the Alabastian shit. And seeing as how this building is sitting on our soil, we can investigate wherever we'd like. Unfortunately, Detective, embassies are a different matter. Huh? This office is considered to be part of the Republic of Babal. Oh, what? Oh, right, I ran the other way. That's great. Which means that anything that happens in here defaults to control of the Babalese government and Babalese law. And apparently, under Babalese law, murder and arson are legal, giving them exclusive extraterritorial rights. Oh my god, wait, I'm getting flashbacks. Extraterritorial rights. Oh, fuck. Extraterrestrial rights? Sir, do you really believe that the truth is out there? Me too, sir. I didn't think anyone in this profession was gonna believe me. Oh, god, you're so fucking dumb, Gumshoe. Basically, our country's laws do not apply inside the embassy of another country. That's what was agreed to by our respective governments. Our authority to investigate this was effectively nullified the second we entered this place. Which means we can do little here in this situation. No way, sir! Please leave this matter in Interpol's hands and go home. Mr. Edgeworth. Hey! You're not... Mr. Edgeworth! In that case, allow me to join your investigation. Humps? Oh, Franziska? In that case, allow me to join your investigation. Yeah! Who the fuck is that? That guy looks like a... That guy looks like a killer. Ambassador Palino. Palino. I truly appreciate you allowing me to join the investigation. Oh, you're so fucking sus. Holy shit. What is this animation? It makes me uncomfortable. It's really nothing. Manny was my secretariat, so of course I want to help you as much as I can. He's a suck-up? Perhaps. In fact, it's a blessing that Interpol agents were able to make it so quickly. Franziska. Frank saw it 2.0. Yeah, he's doing the same fucking hand shit. Well, I never imagined that I'd meet you here of all places. This is an embassy, meaning that you have no authority to conduct.
Hold it!
Already? What is it? Ambassador Palino. And you are? I'm Miles Edgeworth, public prosecutor. I ask that you please allow me to investigate this case as Miss Von Karma's assistant. Oh, I'm the assistant? Assistant? Miles, what the heck do you think you're... Please, I implore you, Ambassador Palino. Very well. I'll be counting on the two of you, Miss Von Karma and Mr. Edgeworth. What do you mean by you'll be Miss Von Karma's assistant? I mean that I'm going to do all the investigating, and then, Franziska will be chiming in once in a while. What's K then, chopped liver? K is a suspect. I don't exactly have a choice, do I, detective? If I don't become Franziska's assistant, I can't participate in this investigation. There you go again, running at the mouth with that aloof expression on your face. Franziska, please. Isn't this what you always fucking dreamed about, Franziska? I'm the assistant and you're the lead prosecutor? Come on. You can't tell me that you didn't want this. I don't know what you're planning quite yet. But at least I do know one thing, that you are now my subordinate. Just remember that my whip is always ready to wake you, should you have a brain lapse. Oh, Lotta is not safe. Of course, I'll keep that in mind. If you are done playing games. Right, let's begin the investigation. Now willing to put himself under Franzi. Listen, it's 'cause he's used to the whipping. By the way, detective, I suppose it's a bit late to be asking, but why are you here? Well, better late than never, I guess, sir. I was placed on guard duty for the ABLAZE embassy today. Man, Gumshoe, this is like 0 for 2. You were put on guard duty and then someone fucking died anyway. That's crazy. Also because he cares about Kay. Yeah. And why are police guarding an embassy? Well, on account of the card they got from the Yatagrasu. They called us and asked for our help, sir. Oh, and because we've been searching for the Yatagrasu these past 7 years. It was more or less mutually beneficial arrangement, if you ask me. Shouldn't they get the fucking detective that was working on the Yatagrasu cases? Like, where is bad? Except for how mutually unbeneficial this has all turned out to be, I suppose. It looks like you failed to competently perform your guard duty yet again. Oh, look forward to your next salary negotiation. Although, it's out of my hands. But sir, if it gets cut anymore, I won't be able to even buy instant noodles anymore. That's sad. Gumshoe, I think you should quit and get, like, I don't know, a fucking fast food job. This can't be legal. This can't fucking be legal. I don't care, Gumshoe. Yes, sir. while you were on guard duty, did you notice anything unusual? Well, I was on watch inside the embassy, but unfortunately I didn't run into the ABLAZE, sir. I did talk to an officer who was on duty near the border between the two embassies, who told me that not a single person crossed the boundary during the incident. That's not true? Oh wait, the boundary. Right, okay. Never mind. Anything's legal when you can get away with it. True. It's not cheating until you're caught. I see. The investigations into the fire and the ABLAZE are a mess thanks to both events. I'm so confused, sir. Should I be putting the fire out or investigating? That you're not a firefighter, Gumshoe. What do you think, sir? Aren't you old enough to solve your own problems yet, detective? I'm just a baby, sir. I'd like an update on how the investigation's going. Oh yeah, well, it's going, sir. In other words, no one has any idea of what happened here, correct? To put it simply, yeah, you got it, sir. But we do know that something happened in this room, sir. I can see with my eyeballs, detective. There's a massive fucking, like, scorch mark literally fucking everywhere, and there's a dead man on the floor, Gumshoe. Any moron with a pair of eyes can see what happened, detective, and probably a couple without. Oh. Well, anyway, let's investigate every single nook and cranny in this room, sir. Wait, Gumshoe said it? That's crazy. That's a counter-up, baby. Edgeworth is rubbing off on Gumshoe, bro. We have to get serious or Kay will end up getting arrested as the killer. Yes, I'm already well aware of that. Oh. In order to find out what really happened here in this room, we will need to gather whatever information we can. It's time to take a good look. Wait, can I present, like... Hey, Gumshoe, check out my fucking autograph from the Steel Samurai. I'm so fucking proud. What do you notice about this piece of evidence, detective? Oh, nothing really. I'm kind of blind. Oh, well, I don't really sense anything special about it, but the embassy's a different story. I see. I'm not really sensing anything special from you either, sir. Well, I'm sensing a special look at your monthly salary, detective. Edgeworth, chill. A baby himbo. Yeah, like out with Mudung, no baby hippos, only baby himbos. Gumshoe was roasting a bit there. Yeah, listen, they can't all be winners. This ceiling fan must have fallen from the ceiling. Ah, yes, this chair is made of chair. A ceiling fan? What does one of those do? Oh, Gumshoe. Gumshoe, you don't even have a fan in your room? Exactly what it sounds like it does. It's a fan that is installed on one's ceiling. Well, if I'd had one of those in my room, I bet I'd go dizzy from staring at it as I slept. Detective Gumshoe, in the real world, we close our eyes when we sleep. Fuck. Safe. A small personal safe. This was Mr. Cochin's office. So perhaps he stored his most important documents in here. Ah, of course it's locked. It appears we won't be able to open it without a key. Kay, do your fucking thing! Don't you have, like, lockpicks or something? Mr. Edgeworth, there's still something on this display rack, sir! Knives, huh? Although the blades are all that remain of them, unfortunately. I guess the handles got all got burnt off by the fire. Ah, so even the knives fell victim to the fire. Ambassador Palino, are these knives yours? Why, yes they are. Kay's likely a little busy being convicted. Well, listen, we have... It's like important thief shit to do, you know? Sheena's gotta let her go for like a little bit, you know, just a little bit, so she can do her job. Then she can go back to being arrested. They are a special set of ornamental knives featuring the national symbol of Babal. These butterfly-themed knives, along with Alabast's own set of knives, are comprised of 3 knives each. Oh, you know what's interesting? I just remembered. The fucking Yatagarasu key from the last case, like the case 7 years ago, like when it was a key, the pattern made a butterfly, but when it was a knife, the pattern made vines, which is on the other flag. Like one has a butterfly motif, the other has the vines. So that's interesting. The game missed the chance to get actual butterfly knives. SMH my head. Listen, they're probably not even called that in like Japanese. They wouldn't know. But I can't believe the Bubbly's ones have been reduced to this state. Ornamental knives, huh? You know, usually you keep this behind like a glass display case. There's a small release on the tang of this blade. Ambassador Polino, what is this notch here for? Oh, that. It's a feature of these knives wherein you can freely exchange the handles on them. Huh. So that we can change how they look to fit the situation, of course. I see. So these knives were constructed so that the handles could be easily removed. Okay, so are they even missing? I can't look at that fucking cowboy shirt? That's bullshit. These shelves are lined with American souvenirs and memorabilia. Wait, hold on. Hold on. No. Like, yeah, the game treats it as, like, America. I guess it's just fans that call it, like, United States of Japarica. These shelves are lined with American souvenirs and memorabilia. It's really strange, isn't it? I mean, I thought this was the Babalese embassy. Wait, so hold on. Like, is this shelf the same in the Japanese version? Japanifornia, yes. Is this shelf different in the fucking Japanese version? So, why are there so many American souvenirs, sir? Perhaps the Babalese are studying American culture and our tourism industry. If they have plans to make the Babalese tourism industry truly flourish, then they would need to observe and study other countries' methods, I suppose. Speaking of tourism, I got these from the blonde guy earlier, sir. Who? Oh, from fucking this guy. Sussy man. He said that if I bring these with me to Babal, I can trade them in for a few buffets. That's pretty nice. Oh? So how do you expect to travel to Babal? With what fucking money, Gumshoe? Well, the whole world is connected by the ocean, sir. Not true. Plenty of fucking countries are landlocked, Gumshoe. And as for all you can eat buffet, I'd swim all the way to Babal if I have to. And a few simple coupons really motivate people to do such fantastic things. Gumshoe, you'd fucking die. Fuck. It looks like this was once a magnificent grandfather clock. But it has fallen victim to the fire. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, is it okay for me to talk about the clocks in my house, sir? If they're unrelated to the case, I hope that you will refrain from sharing, but... I heard a but! Well, there's this one... That's quite enough, detective. Feels bad. What do you say? There's this one clock that I made by myself, but the timer on it manages to auto... Huh. Wait. The timer on it manages to auto... Huh. Wait, is Gumshoe, like, shockingly good at, like, engineering? Or, at, like, at least crafts? He made a fucking clock? There are still some burnt objects scattered on the floor. Oh, burnt things get burnt and then they become burnt things, you know? No, because there's no way to prove that the burnt thing started out as a burnt thing. It's like how you don't put toast in a toaster. You put bread in a toaster and you get toast. What is a burnt? What was it, a burnt thing or was it not? I have no idea what's what anymore, sir. The fuck are you talking about? So I suppose it's a bit hard for someone with a burnt-out light bulb to comprehend. I bet that was probably some fucking Japanese pun. Can I fucking leave? I don't like it here. Franziska's here. She's a bitch. Because this is a national treasure, can I ask that you please not touch it? I'm afraid the only ones allowed to touch it are myself and the Secretariat.
Hold it!
But there's a possibility that it is related to the murder, wouldn't you agree? Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, why don't we give up for now? We can force him to let us investigate it later when we find some solid proof. Fuck, fine. I suppose I don't have a choice here. This must be one of the Prima statues Kay was talking about earlier. Is it just me, or does this man look like the Steel Samurai? They could be twins. Interesting. He made the metal detector and electronic bug detector. Oh yeah! Wait, he made that fucking metal detector? I thought he just like... No, it makes sense. He wouldn't have bought it because he can't afford one. Sorry, but Interpol is still conducting its investigation beyond this point. I'm a subordinate of Miss Von Karma. Is there some reason why I'm being denied access? Why is man standing like Frieza over there? I don't know, honestly. He's trying his best to block, I guess. My superior clearly stated, don't you dare let anyone near the site, you got it? If I let you examine the site, my superior would get really angry at me. You know, Mr. Edgeworth, I feel really bad for the guy, so why don't we do as he says? Yes, I suppose we might as well. That's some fireplace. You know, it really gives this place a mansion-like quality, don't you think, sir? Oh, these are a staple in every Babylonie's house. And I bet Santa Claus pays them a visit, too. Gumshoe, did you think that, like, Santa Claus only gave gifts to, like, American children? Just how old are you again, detective? Listen, let him believe, Edgeworth. Anyways, corpse. So our victim was the Secretariat of this embassy, I take it. Maniko-chen. I heard that he was an admirable person, very admirable. The cause of death is a stab to the base of his neck. He was lax in watching his back. Huh. But his fucking... The entrance to this room is in front of his desk. How the fuck? We were fortunate that the fire missed our victim's body for the most part. Yeah, assuming he was, you know, killed here. I don't see no fucking bloodstains. If the fire had burned a bit longer, it would have made identifying him a hassle. So Mr. Cochin was stabbed to death in the middle of a raging fire. Doubt. I bet he was fucking killed, you know, somewhere else, and then brought here. Because, like, there's no fucking bloodstains here. What in the world happens inside this room? Ah, the Yatarasuki. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. That's 2 this episode, baby. Brains fried. It's the Yatagarasuki. There appears to be something in his pocket. Oh shit. This key, it can't be. See, this is the thing. This is the thing. It's like, it's butterflies, but when you flip it over to knife, it's vines. Isn't this the Yatagarasu's key that was stolen 7 years ago? What? But that's... Oh, 7 years ago. Oh! You mean that case where I was framed, sir? Yes, the case where you were framed by the fucking judge of all people. Yes, it's the piece of evidence that stole the life of Kay's father 7 years ago. Which was then stolen by Callisto U. What? Mr. Faraday was killed with this key, sir? I thought it was killed with a knife. Eek! Scruffy, at the very least, try to remember the details of crimes you were a suspect in. Well... Miss Von Karma, I don't really remember very much in the first place. You gotta cut me some slack here. Franziska, as you will recall, Detective Gumshoe was not present when Miss Yu made her escape. Plus, even among law enforcement, only a few knew of this key's existence. I doubt that a new rookie at the time would have been made privy to such knowledge. Oh... I feel like the victim right now, all trampled on, sir. I suppose I'll have to fill you in now. The secret to this key is... It flippy floppy. Wait, I want to look at the fucking... I guess I can't right now. I'll look at it later. Because, like... Jesus, why did that take so long? Oh, wow, that's amazing, sir. It's like some kind of magic trick. I knew it. This is the same exact piece of evidence that Miss Yu took with her. I remember this beautiful pattern in the blade. Oh, those are also vines, I guess. It's like thorned vines. I remember this as well. It's a vine motif, isn't it? Yeah. Yes, it looks like two interwoven vines, crisscrossing down the blade. Vines, sirs? I think it looks like a bunch of stars, if you ask me. Gumshoe, are you fucking blind? Jesus Christ, I knew you were... I knew your aesthetic sense was awful, just by the fact that you wear that grimy coat every single fucking day. But... Stars? How? It's one of those six-sided stars, just like the police marks on our IDs. Gumshoe, like genuinely though, like, are you dumb? I really don't think you can call these stars. To say that the detective's art sense is underdeveloped would be an understatement. Oh, God. The real question is why the Babalese Embassy Secretariat, why was the Babalese Embassy Secretariat holding this? While we don't know how Mr. Cochin came to possess this key, we do know that this was stolen by the Yatagarasu from the Cadopian Embassy. That's right. Mr. Faraday had written that fact down in his organizer. I see the 6 points charade stars though. Yeah, like 6 points does not a star make. What, like a fucking hexagon is a fucking star? You know, like. I believe this means that further research is required into the country of Cadopia. Why don't you ask Ambassador Palino about what he knows? Supposedly he was a candidate to be the next Cadopian ambassador once long ago. He should be able to answer any specific questions you may have. Okay. He was murderized. It's a knife wound. It's obvious what he was killed with, but I wonder if it's consistent with the wound. Indeed. Is this knife the murder weapon? Some preliminary testing has been conducted. According to the results, The blood on that matches the victim's blood. The blade shape was also found to be consistent with the stab wound. I suppose this means that we now know the crime was committed with this knife. This knife's got some really fancy ornamentation going on, huh, sir? How did it not burn? Like, the handles on the other ones burned off. This thing practically screams artsy at me, too. Although, it's also covered in blood, just like the last thing that I said was artsy. I mean, blood is pretty artsy. Pretty common theme. But the handle is pristine. There's not a single drop of blood on it. Oh, it was swapped out. Speaking of the handle, I believe it has a butterfly motif. It's very beautiful. Huh. That's a pretty knife. Interesting. This man, where do I know him from? Really? Anything else? No. Okay. Just making sure. Okay, I guess... Oh no, I haven't spoken to, like, Franziska yet. Miles Edgeworth. What is it? Let me tell you something. You are currently my subordinate. And if you wish to convince everyone else of that, you will speak to me with respect. Ugh, fine. Madam. Is that what you want? What's with the giddy glint in her eyes? I don't think that will really be necessary, Franziska. Oh, really? Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't change the fact that you are still under me. Then how come I'm doing all of the investigating and you haven't done shit, huh? I thought Franziska was flying around the world in pursuit of the smuggling case. She is. So then why is she here at this embassy? Murder. I was investigating at the Alabastian embassy when I got wind of this mess. Ah, that's right. The Yatagarasi was due to appear at that embassy as well. Yes, but the difference is that we didn't have a fire over there. Although there was an incident at the Alabastian embassy as well. But I left Agent Lang in charge of that case and came over to the Babalese embassy. Alabast and Babalese. I wonder if that's a pun, but like, I don't get it. So Agent Lang is here as well, huh? I see you've met. Have we not met, like, together? No, I guess not. Like, I mean, technically we did 7 years ago, but like... I guess, like, I met him technically here, like, in the present, only at the theme park case, and Franziska wasn't there for that. He wasn't involved in the airplane case? I guess not. Well, he's in the Alabastian embassy acting as a bodyguard for Ambassador Alba. However, he seems to have a different reason for being there. Hold on. Do you want to look at my badge again, Franziska? What about your prosecutor's badge? I have one too, you know. Ah, yes, so you do. Seeing as I'm not currently a proper prosecutor, I thought I'd give presenting it a try. You know, reminds me about that man who would always present his badge willy-nilly to anyone that he met. I miss him. Is there any way for you to act towards your superior? As if threatening a whipping is the proper way of lecturing someone. Hey, do you remember this key? Would you mind not pointing that in my direction? It's dangerous. And anyway, why are you showing it to me? I have no particular reason. If you have no reason, don't you bring that dangerous object near me, do you understand? It's fucking relevant, Franziska. You fucking saw it 7 years ago. Is she really that oblivious to the irony in that statement? She lets loose that dangerous whip of hers for no reason all the time. Does she react the same if I present the knife to her? Yeah. How fucking dare you? Hey, Franziska, guess what? I got an autograph from the Steel Samurai. Fuck. Miss Von Karma, what do you think of this piece of evidence? Well, since you ask so nicely as my subordinate, I'll answer you. However, as your superior, I also must make sure that my subordinates grow on the job. Therefore, please gather your own thoughts together first, then try presenting again. A simple "I don't have any thoughts about that" would have sufficed. Feels bad. Wait, hold on. Ooh, I can look at it. There's lots of skilled detailing on this handle. I believe this is a butterfly. This is one amazing ornamental knife! And I'm really glad that this beautiful butterfly wasn't ruined by blood. It's quite suspicious, Gumshoe. There's not even a drop of blood on it. It really is quite exquisite. So much so that even you can understand its beauty, Detective. Hey, why do you always have to look down on my taste, sir? 'Cause they're awful, Gumshoe. I know what I like, and this is really well crafted. See, Gumshoe, like, you know, he's good at crafting, so he gets to say shit about this. Why do I look down on his tastes? Because, my dear detective, I'm afraid your tastes are usually quite questionable. Listen, when you're poor, you don't have that many fucking options, alright? This knife. It would appear that the handle is removable. I guess so people can change them whenever they feel like it. Sounds like fun, sir. I don't think people would remove the handle just for fun, Detective. I like just rotating things in Ace Attorney sometimes. It's really fun. Really fun and really funny. So this is what took Mr. Cochin's life. Some of his blood is still on the blade. Wow, I've been a detective for 7 years already? I've seen a lot of weapons in my days. But knives that were used to kill are always the hardest for me to bear. Yes, unlike guns, this is one weapon where you're likely to find the victim's blood on it. Yeah, just like how this one is practically drenched in it, huh, sir? Despite that, it looks like the blood managed to miss the handle somehow. Because it was switched out, Embassy guide. Okay. Yatagarasu. So the suspect in the murder that occurred in this office is that little girl, I see. Is she perhaps trying to be the Yatagarasu? Kay would never harm a soul, sir! Kay? You remember, do you not? But the case we investigated together 7 years ago. Or perhaps your, you know, then hormone-riddled brain didn't remember shit. That girl is the daughter of the victim in that case, Mr. Faraday. Oh, so she's that feisty little girl that kicked you in the balls. I like her. Kay has been on the trail of the Yatagarasu, which is how she ended up here. Also, I resent that. Looking for the one who took her father's life. I see. Kay's trying so hard, but you know what? The Yatagarasu just keeps on tricking us all! How so? The Yatagarasu sent a card saying, I will be there to steal your dirtiest secret. But all we've had is an arson and a murder. The lab boys are going in circles. You know what this is, sirs? It's a breach of contract, and it's going on the rap sheet. Breach of contract? What contract? If you ask me, I'm perfectly fine with the fact that nothing was stolen tonight. a life was stolen. I do wonder, though, if Callisto U really is the Yatagarasu. I don't know, man. Like, it was kind of sus. Hello. I can't believe that Manny fell among thieves tonight. Without him, I have no idea what my schedule for tonight is. Ha 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 ha! Fuck! He's kind of got yaoi hands. Ambassador Polino, I believe your schedule tonight will consist of listening to reports from the police. That and only that. I ask that you cooperate not only for your own sake, but for Mr. Cochin's as well. Oh shit. Serious mode? Oh, never mind. You're a rather strong man, aren't you? How fascinating! Here, I know it isn't much, but I'd like you to have these. Oh, I'm sorry, but it would be against my principles to accept a bribe. Oh, no. These are simply coupons we distribute to promote Babal. Remember, we offer a large number of discounts and offers when you'll visit lovely Babal. Please spend money, our economy is in shambles. Now remember, the Republic of Babal is known for its feverish tourism industry. Haha, please spend money. We've been fucked ever since COVID. I was wondering if you might tell me a bit about the deceased Manikochin. He was my secretary and the embassy secretariat, charged with running the whole place. He was an admirable man. His death is a great loss to our country. Didn't he fucking kill people? Like, he was in charge of everything, accounting, printing, taking care of our national treasures. In an embassy? Shouldn't that be, like, in a safe in your actual country, dude? I'm sorry, but did you say printing? Our country's primary source of revenue is our tourism industry. So, in order for us to print the necessary pamphlets, flyers, coupons, etc., we have a printing press here at our embassy. I see. Please excuse my forwardness, however. I feel I should mention that I have the distinct impression that I've met him before. Yes. Since you are of the legal profession, I suppose you just might have. Please, it cost us a lot to bail him out. I could not afford him getting arrested because I can't really do anything without him. After all, Manny was involved in the KG8 incident. The KG8 incident? Counterfeiting? I don't know. Maybe? That'd be fucking crazy, though. Like, don't you need, like, a special printer for counterfeiting? Like, bills? Considering that shit is made of, like, cloth, you know, you can't really just print directly on fucking, you know, money cloth paper. The defendant who was found innocent in that case was Manny. So your Mr. Cochin is the same man as the one in that case. It's been 10 years. Manny recovered personally from that case and dove enthusiastically into this job. He was the one who planned this event and was to oversee this embassy's renovations. It really is a shame. He had such a bright future ahead of him. I don't know, dude. I still think he's sus. How are your sweat droplets, like, doing that? Like, they go down a little sideways on your face, and then they fall down. Renovations. What exactly did you mean earlier by renovations? Oh yeah, there was like scaffolding outside, wasn't there? We can't have tourists and visitors to our embassy think we're a poor nation, can we? Haha. This is North Korea putting like plastic food on the shelves to make it look like they have a lot of food. So renovating the embassy is something of an investment. We may have a rather paltry budget, but we're trying our best to make do. However, I guess the only person who could have helped us do our best is Now no longer with us. Ha ha ha. Fuck me. Ambassador Polina, I was wondering if I might ask you about Codopia? Codopia? Alright, what would you like to talk about? First, I'd like to ask you about this key. What about this key? Here's a small spoil Callisto Yule appear. I mean, I sure the fuck hope she does, considering this is the final case of the first game. Unless this is like a case like Great Ace Attorney, where the two games are pretty much like interwoven. But like, I kind of doubt it, considering there was what, like a 3-year gap between these games. That'd be crazy. Like, just leaving that entire Yatagarasu thing just unresolved for 3 years. What about this key? I found it sticking out of Mr. Cochin's pocket. I believe it originally belonged to this embassy. Is that correct? His name is Moldavort. Upon closer inspections, it seems that this key is shaped like a butterfly. That's not all about this key. It's also capable of changing into a knife. Oh! How fascinating! This guy's so fucking sus, dude! Is it possible that the ambassador didn't know about the existence of this key? In its knife form, there is a flower mark at the base of the blade. I guess this knife might be from when we used to be part of Codopia.
Hold it!
And how did you come to that conclusion? Because it like, in one form, it was like, it's a key that has a butterfly motif, and in the other form, it has a vine motif for the other place, you know? Which one's butterfly? Oh, this one. So, Babal is butterfly, which means that when it's a key, it's Babal. I guess this was made before they split, though, so I shouldn't read too deep into it, but it's a key when it's butterfly, and it's a knife when it's vine. That's interesting, ain't it? It has both of Codopia's national symbols, the butterfly and the flower. I suppose many used this key here at the embassy back when we were still Codopia. Ambassador Palino, this key was stolen from the Codopian embassy 7 years ago. By Callisto Yu, otherwise known as the Great Thief Yatagarasu. Oh, really? You were not aware that Miss Yu had broken into this embassy at the time? I'm sorry, I can't be much of help. I'm not very familiar with the details, you see. I only became the ambassador after Babal became its own independent nation. But if Manny were still alive, he would probably know about what happened back then. Well, it's a good thing I know a spirit medium. No, sorry, not a thing in this fucking game. Mr. Cochin and Miss Yu knew each other 7 years ago. But that doesn't explain why I found the Yatagarasu's key here in the present. Interesting. Hey, you want to look at this knife? Oh dear. If people were to find out that the murder occurred at our embassy, the number of tourists would plummet and our revenues would be a disaster. Oh, what are we going to do? Really just me worried. Perhaps I should refrain from bringing this up. Oh, okay. Anyways. Hello, Kay. Kay, are you alright? You believe me, don't you, Mr. Edgeworth? You don't think I did it, right? Yes, of course I don't. And I promise to prove that it wasn't you. That's enough chit-chat. You can investigate all you like, but it's only a matter of time before we take her in. It would be wise of you to give up while you can. No, I don't think so. Kay isn't lying, and my investigation will prove that to be true. Go ahead and try then, if you're that confident. Can't allow this to continue on this way. I must prove her innocence post-haste. You know, why the fuck is Sheena here, anyway? If Lang is all the way over in Alabast. Oh, right. She yells at me for pointing a knife at her. Why is that Secret Service officer guy in a black suit standing like a Greek statue? Listen, he's trying to do his job. He doesn't really understand the power of a T-pose. So... he does his best. What do you think of this? I don't fucking know. Alright, I already tried to show this to her. Oh. It appears that he died of a stab wound. Ah! Whoever did this had a lot of nerve. No class at all. I just can't fathom what could have led the killer to turn a knife against a man. Men deserve to be whipped, not stabbed. And I just can't fathom what the prosecutor lashing out with a whip is thinking. Okay, nothing, I guess. Why is this not complete, then? What am I missing? I'm missing something. Bam, bam, ba-dum, ba-da-na-na-na-na, bam, bam, ba-dum, bam, bam, bam. Hey, it's another butterfly! I believe it is the symbol of the Republic of Babal. Oh my god, I forgot logic existed. Oh, fuck. I forgot. A drawing this big on the wall of an embassy. It definitely conveys a sense of overwhelming patriotism. I don't know, man. I feel like it could be, you know, bigger. They could be putting, like, a giant flag on the wall. Well, I've got a lot of patriotism too, sir. The reason I became a cop in the first place was because I wanted to protect our country. You may want to, detective. However, I have yet to see the fruits of your desire. You don't have to be so blunt about it, sir. Butterfly. Shoo! The design on the knife's handle. It greatly resembles the special bobbly species of butterfly. Oh, interesting. Fruits of your desire. Phrasing edgy. Oh, I didn't even fucking clock that, honestly. Like, you know, if Edgeworth is saying such shit, I probably will only catch it if, you know, Phoenix is involved. It does, doesn't it? Plus it says right here. This knife is property of the Republic of Babal. Oh, well, you know, that simplifies things. Perhaps this means that the knife used in the crime was found right in this room? I don't know, though, man. Because, like, why would the handle not be, like, burnt, then? Oh, this is the key for the safe? That's a crazy-ass fucking safe, then. This is, like, a flimsy-ass key. Like, I would fucking... Like, it doesn't even have... Like, you could absolutely pick this fucking safe with a skeleton key. You know? Like, that is not a good key. It doesn't even have the fucking... Oh, I don't know what they're called, but, like, the ridges? Like, the fact that the only thing doing any unlocking is the very end of that means that you could pick, like, lockpick this thing with a fucking, like a straw, bro. Like a metal straw. We know for a fact that the Yatagarasu's key was used at this embassy. Furthermore, we found it in the victim, Mr. Koshin's pocket. Which leads me to think that perhaps it is the key to the personal safe in this office. Good thinking, sir. Let's go try it out. Are we allowed to? I guess so. It appears I was correct. The key that was left to us in the victim's pocket. It literally turned out to be the key to the next piece of the truth. Wow. What do we have here? Sus. Hey, there's nothing inside! Do you think the autograph made off with everything, sir? No, there's a secret compartment, bro. No, Detective, I believe all we need is a closer look. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. That's 28, boys. Oh, and, you know, eagle-eyed viewers may notice that it is one higher than should be based on the last episode of Ace Attorney Investigations. I was playing Metaphor Refantasio, and they said Nook and Cranny, and I'm like, well, I guess I gotta fucking count that. Hey, look at these papers. What is this here? Looks like the ripped corner of a piece of paper, sir. No, I don't think it's ripped. It seems more to me like it's stuck in the safe. Hey, you're right, it won't budge an inch. Not even when I tug on it. But I don't think I've ever seen paper stuck on the inside of a safe before.
Hold it!
Is it like clipping through? Detective, I think you have it backwards. It's not the paper that's strange. It's the safe. What do you mean? What I mean is that the secret to the safe is that it has a crack there. No, it's a secret compartment. Even just eyeballing it, you can see that the inside is a bit too shallow. Furthermore, with the unnatural way the paper is stuck at the back of the safe, I'd say that there is an extra bit of space behind the back wall of this safe. Hold on, I need to see something. Can we switch it? Thanks. We discovered this trick 7 years ago, and with it we were able to corner Miss Yu. But who would have thought that I'd see this key again after all this time? The shape of the key. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to, like, suss out, but, like... Oh, okay. I just have to, like, exit, re-enter. I don't know, like... It's kind of hard to tell. See the shape? It's kind of hard to, like, align it properly. It kind of just looks like a fucking flat blade. Bruh! Like, I guess? My god, wait, Gumshoe was right. It is a six-sided star! Holy shit! There's no way. In other words, this safe has a second compartment. What? I suppose that you are correct in asserting that the paper is stuck in an unnatural manner. However, if what you say is correct, and there is a second compartment, how do we go about opening the door to it then? As you can see, there is no other lock or keyhole in sight. Right there. Actually, there's one more spot of interest to me in the safe. Oh? Yes, and I believe that spot is the keyhole to our mystery second lock. The safe and its locks. Alright then, since you're so sure of yourself, show me how you deduced your answer, smart guy. I bet you can't fucking do it. More of a fancy dash, certain word for it. Hey, there's a hole here, sir. It's a little too oddly shaped for a latch hole. Ah, that's a funny shape for a latch hole, huh? It's shaped kinda like a star, don't you think, sir? You know what? Gumshoe, you're right this time. Detective, I would hardly call that shape a star. It's like two stars, interconnected. There must be some reason for this hole. Well, there's gotta be some reason why this hole's shaped so weirdly, you know? Am I overthinking this? No, I don't think so. Maybe I'm overthinking things? Nah, there's no way I could ever do that. I don't think at all! Also, the fact that me and Gumshoe have, like, Edgeworth and Gumshoe have the same thought process scares me. Detective Gumshoe, could you please be quiet for a second? You're frightening me. You're saying exactly what I, like, am saying in my head. Please stop. There's a vine motif at the ornamentation of this blade. Even if Detective Gumshoe claims to see a star motif in it. Between the blade and the handle, there is a flower, and the key itself is a butterfly. The key was stolen by the Yatagarasu 7 years ago from the Kadobian embassy, which suggests that this was made while Kadobia still existed as a country. Alright, but can I look at it, like, dead on? Is there a way for me to, like, look at it dead on, though? Ugh. It's so hard. This is how you stab your eyes out, guys. Oh, there it is! Oh, shit! There it is. I just wanted to see it. Is this spot somehow connected to any of the evidence I hold? Yeah. The fucking key.
Eureka!
The knife key. Doesn't the shape of this keyhole remind you of something, Franziska? The shape? It does look very familiar. However, I believe it's simply a latch hole for the safe's lock mechanism. Why would a latch hole look like that, though? The knife is low-key the key. I mean, it was always the key. It's just that it's also now double key. It's just for keeping the door shut and nothing more.
Hold it!
Nuh-uh. Is that so? The person who used this safe, Mr. Cochin, made sure the safe had 2 compartments in order to hide something. Do you honestly think someone like that would allow the keyhole to be hidden half to look so obviously like a keyhole that even the average person could figure it out? You can't be serious. Are you saying that this hole is the keyhole to the hidden compartment of this safe? That's precisely what I'm saying. Again, there's not really any kind of fucking actual security behind this. Very easy to fucking... Like, if all you need to do is match the fucking shape of that shit... Dude, it's so easy. It's so easy. You just fucking press some fucking metal, like... Dude, there's zero, like, practical security to this fucking safe. Who the fuck keeps a safe locked by a key anyway, dude? And I will prove to you right now that the Yatagarasu's key is the key that will open it. The Yatagarasu's key! Miles Edgeworth, this had better be a very bad joke. Sorry, but this is no joke. The Yatagarasu's key is the very key that will open the second compartment of this safe. Except we don't use it as a key, we use it as a knife. And the knife is the key. We know that this key opens the first compartment of the safe, but the keyhole you're talking about is of an entirely different shape than that of the key. Whoa. Let's go over this again, shall we? The Yatagarasu's key was originally made to open Mr. Cochin's safe in the Kadopian embassy. We confirmed that as a fact by opening the door to his safe with it. Now let's take a look at the back end of the key. Looking at the knife portion head-on, what do you see? Don't fucking point that at me, Miles Edgeworth, or I'll fucking whip you. What are you talking? Huh! It appears that you've come to understand what I'm talking about. When viewed head-on, the knife's blade is the exact same shape as the keyhole. Honestly, I think it's pretty stupid that they expect you to be able to easily just see this head-on when there isn't a thing. There isn't like an investigate that like shows you exactly the knife head-on. Because it was really hard to line that shit up. The real function of the knife portion is to act as the key to the hidden portion of the safe. But that's preposterous! Why? Because it looks like a knife and was used to kill Mr. Faraday 7 years ago. We fell under the misconception that it was always meant to be a knife. I think it was. You know? It just so happens that to also be a key. But for both the safe and its key to conceal such clever tricks, whatever is hidden inside the secret section must be of incredible importance. That it's even possible that what I've been searching for is inside. What are you looking for, girl? Scruffy! Hurry up and open that safe! Now! Yes, sir! Open it now, sir! Whoa! These items, they're random fucking trinkets, I guess. It's a bunch of funny-shaped things. I guess they're pieces of art, huh, sir? You're in the way. Now move, Scruffy. I didn't think it was in the way. Gumshoe, I'm sorry. You're very big. You do need to, you know, notice how fucking massive you are compared to everyone else. These pieces of art. They're identical to the ones that have been stolen from various countries around the world. Why? Why would they keep them here? I figured as much. These are the treasures this section of the safe was to hide from view. I believe a more thorough examination is required. This is actually how Mandy Kochin was, like, keeping Babal funded while the actual Prime Minister is just, like, handing out free buffet tickets willy-nilly left and right. He's just like, well, someone's gotta make the fucking country money, you know? These are pieces of stolen art from around the world. I wonder how much they're worth, especially this one. Scruffy, don't touch those valuable pieces of art with your filthy hands. Why, do you have any idea what would happen to you if one of them were to break? Is it just me, or did she hit one of the pieces of art just now? Oops. Whoopsie daisy. It appears that we found the key that the Miss Yu stole 7 years ago. Since it was originally from this embassy, maybe she came back to return it? Why? Why the fuck would she? I don't think she's the type to be so kind as to do such a thing, Detective. She killed 2 people. Okay, then what do you think, sir? Callisto Yu. For what reason did she steal the key? I don't know. To steal this shit? Paper. This is the document that we thought was stuck earlier. I wonder what it's about. Beats me, sir. Fucking read it then. Why don't we take a look at it first before we give up, Detective? A content blink. Mr. Kochin's name is written here on the last page. I don't know why he wrote it in, you know, Roman script, but, you know, considering they have an entirely different language system, but whatever. I wonder what the significance of this document is. Huh. Sorry. To build this sort of trick into one's safe is really something. I've seen it like a billion times before, like, bro, in like plenty of fucking detective media. Ugh. Yeah, it's neat how this safe has 2 compartments, but what's really impressive is that the other end of the key was another key. I totally hadn't noticed. I wonder if Mr. Kochin was just paranoid or if he had secrets that, of that great value. Dude, he's stealing art. Speaking of paranoid, I once sharpened both ends of my pencil. But then when I went to erase something, I got all paranoid that I was gonna stab myself. Why did you sharpen both ends? Please refrain from dispensing your special brand of unrelated stories while in duty. Yes, sir. Hey, let him fucking yap, man. To steal your dirtiest secret. Is it possible that the dirty secret the Atagrasso was out to steal is in this very room? Dirty secret. Franziska, you're in pursuit of some dirty, underhanded dealings yourself, are you not? Something tells me that this is no coincidence. In that case, then, the person I'm looking for is here in the Bubbly's embassy, huh? Yeah, fucking Manny Cochran. Are you paying attention, Franziska? The head of the smuggling operation. Oh, I doubt he's the head, but, you know. I think I might just, I just might need to ask Franziska about her smuggling case in more depth. Okay, let's chat. If you talk to Gummy every chance you get, there's a hint that he was once interested in Angel Star and was one of her previous boyfriends. What?! Okay, interested in Angel Star, I understand, because she's got big booba, but like, one of her previous boyfriends, Gumshoe, pulled that? That's crazy! Smug. Franziska, when we last talked, you said that you were on the trail of a smuggling ring. I suppose the reason you are here right now is related to that? Yes. After analyzing the intel we've gathered from various countries, this embassy rose to the top of our list of sites to investigate. And this is what tipped us off. This accounting document. Oh. Wait a minute. Oh, I didn't fucking look. But... oh, there were only 2 pages. This is the second page of, like, the 3 pages. Okay. It's only 1 page of the whole thing, so we're not sure about all the details. However, it's enough for us to grab onto the tail of the beast. For you see, this type of paper was made only in the Principality of Codopia. Huh. Which means that somewhere in the countries of Alabas and Babal is the head. The one pulling the strings behind the entire smuggling ring. That's Franziska for you. She's amazing, pursuing this case with all she has. I kind of just investigate the cases that, you know, happen around me. Okay, now I can fucking look at it. Okay, you doing alright there, girlie? Deduce.
Eureka!
Take a good look at these documents, Franziska. It says that there are 3 pages in total, and yet there are only 2 here. Wow. Correct. Now take a look at the smuggling activity document in your position. Tell me, is it not possible that your page was taken from this set of 3? It's almost like they have the same exact fucking header on every single page. Well, it certainly looks that way. Ugh. I don't know why, the Edgeworth voice always gives me the sniffles. By putting our multi-part puzzle together, we seem to have arrived at an answer. And it seems that you have now found what you were looking for. Yes, and with this it has become crystal clear that Mr. Cochin himself was responsible for the mass smuggling of ABLAZE Inc. ABLAZE Inc? ABLAZE Inc? ABLAZE Inc. is a special product of the Republic of Babal. However, due to special reason, only a limited volume is ever exported.
Hold it!
And that reason is? That's classified. It's on a need-to-know basis and you don't need to know. It's probably made from, like, a local animal's fucking piss or something. I don't know. In any case, it seems that the head of the smuggling ring was our victim, Mr. Manikochin. His base wasn't an embassy, thus it was hard for both our country and his to interfere, making it the ideal conditions under which to run a smuggling operation. But it's so frustrating. I lost the person I was to rain judgment down upon with my whip of justice. Allergic to his stuffy male gay voice and only like Franziska's female voice? Perhaps I'm allergic to gay people. Sorry, I guess, like, listen, my mind is, you know, pride forever, you know? I wouldn't even call myself an ally, I'm straight up just part of the community. But, like, I guess my body is just, like, homophobic. Well, even if he is dead, we still have a responsibility to look into his misdeeds. You expect me to whip a dead man? Well, I'm not interested. It's only fun when they react. Franziska, you must know that Manny Kochin was the suspect in the KG-8 incident. Of course I know, on top of being the head of the smuggling ring. There is the matter of what really happened in that case that needs to be resolved. We did it! Are you done investigating? You realize now, don't you, that this girl is the only one it could be? You're being real fucking pushy now, Sheena. You're kinda sus. Now come along quietly, Yatagarasu, K. Faraday. You are under arrest for the murder of Manny Kochin. Mr. Edgeworth! Please, you have to believe me, I didn't do it! I chased the fake Yatagarasu in here, and he was already... You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you.
Hold it!
I'd like to help you reduce the number of mistaken arrests Interpol makes. Fuck's that supposed to mean? You picking a fight, pretty boy? I believe I told you that Kay Faraday is not the culprit of this crime. Very well. I suppose I have no choice. I'll show you just how foolish your claims are. I'm sorry. That is my word. Only I can say foolish. You foolish fool. Her eyes are pretty. Why arrest Kay? Even your police confirmed that the Yatagarasu infiltrated the ABLAZE embassy tonight. Utilizing the confusion caused by the fire, the Yatagarasu snuck into this embassy. Furthermore, this girl claims to be the Yatagarasu. And most importantly, other than her, there was no one else in here with the body. Your reason for suspecting Kay is because you think she's the Yatagarasu? Exactly. But it isn't just me. She calls herself the Yatagarasu. Ugh, look, how many times do I have to tell you? I was only out to capture the fake Yatagarasu. I still kinda haven't done any actual Yatagarasu shit yet. Sheena, get your own catchword phrase. Yeah, exactly. Imposter or not, it matters not. Yatagarasu is a Yatagarasu. Very well. Then I shall prove that Kay is not the Yatagarasu who killed Mr. Manny Kochin. Go ahead and try. Show me what the prosecutors of this country are made of. Show me what you got, pretty boy. Okay. Press!
Hold it!
They may have confirmed it, but are you telling me that no one could catch the thief? If so, you're basically admitting that the Yatagarasu that committed murder eluded us. No. I fucking caught her, dumbass. Of course, I chased after the Yatagarasu that entered the ABLAZE embassy right away. And that is also why I'm making this arrest right now. Because at the end of my long chase, there was only this girl. Ugh! In any case, this is what I believe happened tonight. Utilizing the confusion caused by the fire, Yatagarasu stuck into this embassy.
Hold it!
The confusion caused by the fire? Are you saying that the Yatagarasu was not the arsonist who started the fire? A suspicious person in a long coat was spotted in the area. Officers in the area claim to have seen that person start the fire. Sounds like we have a phantom in our midst. Long coat. Not him. It could be Sheena? She's got the long fucking scarf. But, I don't know. Sounds like we have a phantom in our midst. Yeah. No, sorry, the phantom doesn't come into play until, you know, the series jumps to 3D. In a way, he could be considered a phantom with the way he randomly appears. Gumshoe doesn't get it. This girl claims to be the Yatagarasu. Yeah, but she's like the good one.
Hold it!
Just because she calls herself that, it doesn't prove that she's a killer. Also, she hasn't done any actual Yatagarasu things. She's not she doesn't even have a criminal record, Sheena. No, but it does give her a motive. The Yatagarasu sent a card saying, "I'll be there to steal your dirtiest secret." Furthermore, there are documents pertaining to some smuggling activity in this room. She obviously wanted to steal them. So she killed Mr. Cochin for the key. She didn't even take it, though. I see. The logic's very sound. As expected, I expected nothing less of Agent Lang's secretary. However, that statement just now didn't sound right. Might just be the opening I need. The key was on Manny, not K. Yeah.
Hold it!
So you're claiming that Kay knew that a foreign country's embassy had such documents? As stated in the calling card, the Yatagarasu was out to steal a dirty secret. Which means that the goal tonight was to steal those smuggling activity documents. You have it all wrong! It was the fake that sent the card. Your words are meaningless. If you are truly innocent, then let's see some proof. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, I leave it to you to handle this. I'm not really good at the thinking stuff. I kinda just used Little Thief. That's kinda my only thing. Yes, I'd rather you did. The Yatagarasu's goal, huh? You can claim she's innocent, but you can't change the facts I've already outlined.
Hold it!
I really don't think that being the first to discover the body makes her the killer by default. No, but if you saw the self-reported Yatagarasu standing in front of the body, wouldn't you get a little suspicious yourself? Ugh. Even so, I'd still listen to what the person had to say before I pass judgment. Huh. Are you talking about yourself and those times when you were all under suspicion? I think the pain of being falsely accused is something you really should experience. I personally know the feeling really well, sir. As do I. As do I, Gumshoe. Franziska, you should try it. It's not great. Feels really bad. Given my situation, I know exactly what it's like, too. You know, we could be friends over this. I'm fine with never experiencing it. Ever. When are we getting Ace Attorney 7, where Franziska returns as a defendant? Are you done with your little group conference? So Agent Sheena suspects Kay of murder simply because Kay is the Yatagarasu. But if I can prove that the Yatagarasu's goal is not related to murder, then I may be able to bargain, to begin to reason with her. Holy shit. Nuh-uh. Hold on. You've got a fanfic started where Francie gets accused of murder? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, this shows the fucking keenest pocket.
Objection!
What?! Even you can't talk your way out of the contradiction this piece of evidence points out. What the fuck? I guess not. I knew it. Because I don't need to talk my way out of it. But it's... I don't like to waste time delving into subjects that don't warrant a response. Ugh! It appeared that I was mistaken. How? Bitch, how? Bruh. It's bullshit. It's fucking bullshit. Simply fucking bullshit. She killed him for the key. But the key's still on him, so why the... Okay, she didn't steal the documents then.
Objection!
It's fucking dumb. It's fucking stupid. I feel like the key should have worked. Agent Sheena, I regret to inform you, but there is a flaw in your logic. Oh? Even if you claim that she is the killer, and that the Yatagarasu, I'm certain that securing the smuggling documents is not the motive behind the murder. The key to the safe in this room was found on Mr. Kochin's body. Furthermore, the Yatagarasu would not be so stupid as to leave without the documents. Oh. Interesting. I've never seen her sweat before. By the simple fact that the documents were still in the safe when we looked. It's obvious that the killer's target was not the safe at all. Then perhaps she didn't know that Mr. Kochin had the key on him.
Objection!
Nuh-uh. If that's the case, then why would she have needed to kill him? Because I can think of no reason for her to kill him if she had not known the fact. Need, reason. All of this is simply our conjecturing after the fact. It's entirely possible that she accidentally killed him when she was sneaking in. Bitch, do you accidentally kill people when you sneak in places? The fuck? A leaking coolant, she's an android. My god. You know, like, with this, like, sleek color palette, I would have assumed she's a fucking iPhone instead, but whatever. Perhaps she didn't notice the safe's second compartment before returning the key. How? There were fucking papers sticking out, bro. Ugh! But the fact still remains that Mr. Kochin was stabbed to death.
Objection!
But you have no definitive proof that it was Kay who committed the act. Actually, I do. Oh, sorry. I saw her holding the knife she used on the victim with my own eyes. What? Allow me to tell you a bit more about the evidence that will put her away behind bars. Sussy. The knife wound on the body is consistent with the blade of the knife. The knife with the butterfly handle is the murder weapon, which the killer was holding. I assume she obtained the knife from the display rack and used it on the victim. The knife is a part of a special 3-piece set, which has a design like no other. Yeah, but also, the other fucking country has the same knife set, but with different handles. I'm telling you, bro. Smuggled. Smuggled. It's not this knife, it'd be too obvious. The evidence and testimony, it all points to the girl. There's no counter-argument. That is your definitive evidence? You see now that she is definitely the killer, right? No, Mr. Edgeworth, you gotta believe me! I saw a suspicious person in a long black coat outside the embassy, I swear! And you came in here because you were chasing this suspicious person. That's right! I ran into this office only because I was chasing after that person. But when I entered the room, it was pitch black. I couldn't see a thing. I felt something on the ground next to my foot, so I turned on the lights, but then... Oops! Ah! Mortar! Who's there? This is... I came to this room upon hearing the girl scream. And when I saw her holding the knife, I immediately restrained her. So the object Kay felt by her feet on the floor was the murder weapon. Huh. But she was so far away from the body. I had the knife analyzed right away, but we failed to find anyone's prints on it. But the suspicious person in the black coat who came into this room before me! Wait a minute. Lift your fucking hands, bitch. You're wearing gloves, aren't you? You continue to insist there was such a person, but if there was, where did they go? I don't know, but I know they came in here. That sounds like the desperate excuses of a suspected killer, not a trustworthy testimony. You understand, don't you? You can't trust this girl's words, Mr. Edgeworth. Ugh, she has a point. Even if Kay's words are the truth, I must show that they are with some solid evidence. Mr. Edgeworth, I really didn't. Kate, don't worry. If you didn't do it, then there must exist a way for me to prove that. Still not giving up, I see. In that case, try to counter my argument if you can. Don't worry, I can and I will. I find it funny that every single time, like, every single case, Edgeworth, like, finds a way to play defense attorney anyway. You know? Despite the fact that he's a prosecutor. I'm gonna take a real quick break. I gotta go to the bathroom. Maybe clear out my fucking stuffy nose because Edgeworth keeps, Edgeworth's voice keeps making it really fucking, like, scratchy, itchy, and stuffy. I'll be back. BRB. I return. Alright, here we go. Time to press this bitch. I'm pretty sure she's the killer for whatever reason.
Hold it!
Does this mean that you already have the results back? We have confirmed that the shape of the ABLAZE knife's blade matches the wound. Please don't confuse the efficiency of Interpol's forensics team with teams with your own.
Objection!
I won't if you don't underestimate our police force. What is there to underestimate? And then she just looks pointedly at Gumshoe, and then he's like, you know what, that's fair. And so we're clear. I'd hardly say your logic is sound, which you will see in a bit. If you can prove me wrong, please by all means go ahead. That has been my intention all along. Now let us return to your testimony. Knife with the butterfly handle is a murder weapon.
Hold it!
You mean to say that you saw Kay holding the murder weapon with your own eyes? I was also in the search for the Yatagarasu. When I heard that girl scream coming from this room, I rushed over straight away. When I arrived, I saw that girl standing there, motionless with the knife in her hands. Why would she scream, though? Like, why would she attract attention to herself if she murdered them? You know? But I already told you, I only came in here because I was also after the Yatagarasu. The suspicious person I saw came into this room. But when I entered, it was pitch dark. I felt something by my foot on the floor, so I turned on the lights, and then... You found out that it was the murder weapon at your feet. How many times do I have to tell you? We can't just trust the words of a suspect. Why did you pick it up, Kay? The only thing you'll accept is evidence, is it? That's the only acceptable way to counter an agent of Interpol on the scene of a crime. Mr. Redgeworth, do you have some kind of evidence that can prove me innocent? Not yet. Oh, I think I do, because there's one piece of evidence I find a bit interesting. I think I need to carefully examine that piece of evidence again. Which one? The knife? There's a lot of skilled detailing on this handle. It would appear that the handle on this knife is removable. I guess so people can change them whenever they feel like it. Sounds like fun, sir! I don't think people would remove the handle just for fun, detective. Oh, okay. That's it? Is this one also a key? No. One piece of evidence you find interesting. Huh. I don't know what he's referring to, bro. I assume she obtained the knife from the display rack and used it on the victim.
Hold it!
Then why are they all missing their handles? I ask that you please refrain from speculation. It's a sound hypothesis derived from the evidence. There's no room for debate. Ugh! Miles Edgeworth, I know that an ungraceful loss will not be tolerated, my subordinate. Now rebut her hypothesis with factual logic. Otherwise, what was your investigation for? Where's your investigation, bitch? Yes, you're all correct. Thank you. Helping a subordinate out with advice is the job of any good superior. She seems to be rather enjoying herself. She is correct, nonetheless. Agent Sheena, please continue with your testimony. Sound like no other. About the three-piece set, is there really no other like it? Let's ask Ambassador Palermo for more details, shall we? The knives are indeed special. And they have the butterfly, the symbol of the Republic of Babal, engraved on them. And because there are only 3 of them in the world, they are very, very valuable. Okay, but hold on. Is the knife engraved with it, or is it just the handle? The national symbol, huh? Well, the knives are covered in the butterfly design. Along with the Alabastian set, our respective countries only have 3 knives each. I see. Are you satisfied now? If so, let's continue. The evidence and testimony, it all points to the girl. There's no counter-argument.
Hold it!
Now, I believe there's still room for debate, and I'll thank you not to decide that for me. I didn't decide anything for you. I'm merely looking at the reality, the way it is.
Objection!
Are you sure you're not just viewing the facts through rose-colored glasses? My glasses are pitch black. Mr. Edgeworth, I think she's mad at you. Perhaps. I'll never understand women, but our definitions of reality are a tad different. Are the 2 of you done chatting? Agent Sheena's proof is the Babalese knife that Kay was allegedly holding. Yeah, so, how you gonna prove that Kay didn't do it, sir? If Agent Sheena wants to suspect Kay merely because Kay was the only one here, then I must show with evidence that Kay couldn't have committed the murder. But do you have such evidence, sir? Yes, there's one piece of evidence that seems very unnatural to me. And I believe it is my duty to point that out to Agent Sheena. I don't know what he's referring to. I don't know. What does it mean? The knife with the butterfly handle is the murder weapon which the killer was holding. Is it this? I'm gonna present the knife here. Oh my god, Edgeworth, why am I allergic to you? It's crazy. This happens every single time I stream this fucking game, bro. Ah, fuck. Just gonna present the knife and hope.
Objection!
Yeah, okay. Thank. So the murder weapon was the knife with the butterfly design on it. But is that really the truth? What are you getting at? I'd like for you to take a look at this. There's blood on the blade, and yet, why are you talking so slow? There's not a speck of blood on that handle. This signifies that at the time of the crime, a different handle was attached to this blade. The knife that Kay was holding had its handle switched and was in fact not the real murder weapon. It wasn't the real murder weapon? This knife can be taken apart. Shall we give it a go? Do it. Whoop! Oh, shit. Wait, was I able to do that before? Also, that's the Alabastian knife. Oh! Ooh! As you can see, the Babalese knife now has been disassembled into 2 parts. The killer must have pulled the murder weapon out of the victim's body and proceeded to swap the knife's original handle with this butterfly one. It was all to create the illusion that Mr. Cochin was killed with the butterfly-themed knife. Ah! What was that hair? This should clear up any and all suspicion surrounding Kay. Oh. Swapped with the real murder weapon's handle, its blade has yet to be found. Your argument isn't airtight yet. How so? It's possible that the girl herself is the one who switched the handles.
Hold it!
Don't be ridiculous. For what purpose would she do such a thing? I don't care to know how a criminal thinks. Jesus. you really are just like Lang. Criminal psychology is a fucking department for a reason, bitch. The way they view the world is beyond the comprehension of a normal person like myself. Doubt. Therefore, I wouldn't put anything past them, no matter how odd it may seem.
Objection!
The truth is right there in front of you, and this knife will show you the way. You will come to see that Kay is not and could not have been Mr. Cochin's killer. What is this mark on here? It's the mark of a flower. I assume you know what this means. No, not really. Butterflies rest on flowers all the time to drink their sweet nectar. And so they do. However, would this butterfly really drink the nectar of this flower? Considering they were at war? The answer is clearly not a chance. Now to prove this, the relationship between the butterfly and the flower with this. There it is. You.
Take that!
You can't be serious. It appears that you've made the connection. The flower on this blade is designed after a certain country's national symbol. That's right, the Kingdom of Alabast. Wait, is it Alabast or Alabasti? Like, Alabasta? Alabastia? In other words, this blade is far from, this blade is from one of Alabast's ornamental knives. Ah! Oh, fuck the intro to that song. Jesus Christ, bro. This part of the knife handle has Babal's national symbol of the butterfly on it. Therefore, it is undeniably Babalese in origin. But as we both know, you can't kill someone with just a knife handle. Can't you? Can't you, though? You could definitely fucking just, like, blunt force someone to death with a knife handle, you know? Incidentally, when exactly did the murder occur again, Agent Sheena? After the fire had broken out. That's right. Kay entered the Babalese embassy after the fire had taken place. Furthermore, she had not been to the Alabastian side of the building before then. On top of that, not a single person passed between the two countries during the fire. Which means that Kay could not have transported an Alabastian object over here. This makes it impossible for her to have been to be the true killer. Shit. Whoop! Way to go, Mr. Edgeworth, sir! What a great victory! Why is the ambassador hiding behind Gumshoe? He is a very big shield, I guess. Huh? Hey, why is everyone so quiet? I'm happy we got this far and cleared Kay's name. Have we, though? But what worries me now is what will happen next.
Objection!
Franziska, what is the meaning of this? An Alabastian knife here? Do you mean, how did this find its way to the Republic of Babal? It didn't just find its way over, rather we should focus on how it was smuggled over. You know what, my brain hurts thinking about it, while we're just standing around. Thinking while you're on the run? Now that's the way a real great thief operates. Okay. Thanks a bunch, Mr. Edgeworth, for proving me innocent, I mean. I don't know if that's gonna last. I feel like you're gonna, like, be under arrest again soon. You believed in me the whole time, right? Tell me you did. Not really, but... Oh, come on, you don't have to be shy about it. Come on, you fucking tsundere. Hold it. Your argument is still not airtight. What? Would you fucking shut up? Care to elaborate? I understand now that the girl didn't commit the murder. However, there's still the possibility that she is the Yatagarasu. That again? Look how many times do I have to explain it to you? I am the real Yatagarasu. I'm not like that fake one that goes around setting fires, okay? Whether you're the real deal or a fake, it doesn't really matter. All I have to say is this. I have my suspicions that this girl is the one who started the fire.
Objection!
Preposterous! On what grounds do you suspect her of such a thing? The fact that she calls herself the Yatagarasu. That in itself is the most elegant proof. Miss Sheena. Yes? I have no intention of taking back any of what I've said. I am the great thief Yatagarasu. Okay, you're not making a good case for yourself, girly. Please. And I refuse to allow some imposter to claim that name as their own. The path of justice is that my father pointed me towards. I will walk it the best I can. It's not good to be so stubborn. I hope you can understand that. Thanks a lot for the concern, Miss Sheena. Let me share something with you, too, as a token of my appreciation. You're dozing off and your lunch is nearly over? Oh, no. Those sunglasses totally do nothing for you, so I'll steal them from you next time, okay? Your eyes are really pretty. You should keep the glasses off, you know? Well, I guess we better get going. Going to where? To the Kingdom of ABLAZE. If we don't go, we won't know for sure, right? Oh, thank you. Good to know that my voice is soothing even when it's, you know, giving me the sniffles. I suppose not. We won't get anywhere simply by standing here thinking. To see where the Alabastian knife came from. We'll have to pay the Alabastian embassy a visit. Girl, you just whipped the corpse. Let's go, Miles Edgeworth. As you are my subordinate, I will not tolerate you bringing the investigation to a halt. Understood. Chicken Alfredo. Oh, that sounds great. To be continued. Oh, but it's not even 3 hours yet. Oh, man. What day is today? Hold on. The 8th? Let me look at my calendar real quick. Okay. I will end it here. Just because I have a plan. I'm going to do, you know, another stream of this next week. And then the week after is like a special week that I'm doing. I have a special week planned, and I'm going to finish this entire fucking case. Like, and it's a final case, so I know it's gonna be long as fuck. Like, I'm gonna finish this entire fucking case, 2 weeks from now. No, don't fucking, no, not now. Guys, hold on. Oh shit, Agent Lang. Not now, dude. This game extra long. Yeah. Oh shit, fire. Oh fuck. I'm burning. Anyways, yeah, this, I like vaguely remember that the last part of this case is long as shit. So, the challenge for me, is that I'm going to stream the next, like, whatever segment up until the next to be continued, next stream next week. And then the next investigation stream after that, gonna finish this fucking case all in one go. Extra long stream. It's gonna start early because I've taken that week off. I'll do that because I want to get to the Investigations 2 stuff because that's the stuff I haven't really seen at all, you know, other than, you know, knowing a couple of the characters. I can't wait to get to fucking Eustace Winter, bro. Anyways, I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching.